So, good morning students. Now today we will continue with the same chapter number 4, Albert Einstein at School, part number 3rd. See page number 27. I don't think I will ever pass the exam for the school diploma. मैं नहीं सोचता हूं कि मैं कभी पास कर पाऊंगा स्कूल डिप्लोमा. He told his cousin Elsa. उसने अपनी cousin Elsa से कहा. The same next time she came to Munich. जब अगली बार वह मुनिच आई. Normally she lived in Berlin. सामान्यतः वह बर्लिन में रहती थी. Where her father had a business. जहां पर उसके पिता का एक बिजनेस था. I am sure you could learn enough to pass the exam. मैं पूरी तरह से सुनिश्चित हूं कि आप सीख सकते हैं एग्जाम को पास करने के लिए. अल्बर्ट, if you tried, अगर तुम कोशिश करो तो. She said, उसने कहा. I know lots of boys, मैं बहुत सारे लड़कों को जानती हूँ, who are much more stupid than you are, जो तुमसे भी ज्यादा मूर्ख हैं. You who get through, जो पास हो जाते हैं. They say you don't have to know anything. वो ऐसा कहते हैं कि तुम्हारे पास जानने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है. You don't have to understand what you are taught. तुम नहीं समझ पाओगे कि तुम्हें क्या सिखाया गया है. Just be able to repeat it in the exam. तुम तो केवल इन्हें एग्जाम में रिपीट कर लेना. That's the whole trouble. यही तो सबसे बड़ी समस्या है. Said Albert. अल्बर्ट ने कहा. I am no good at learning things by heart. मैं चीजों को अच्छी तरह से याद नहीं कर पाता हूं. Now see the explanation of this paragraph in English. Albert expresses his concern to his cousin Elsa, saying that it is not very likely for him to pass exam. Elsa, who had come to visit Einstein in Munich, normally she lived in Berlin with his father because her father was a businessman. Elsa tried to convince Albert to learn just enough to pass the exam by learning and repeating facts, and that she had seen a lot of dull guys to do it. Albert again exclaimed that learning things by heart is not his best suit. Now see the next paragraph. You don't need to be good at it. तुम्हें इसमें अच्छा होने की जरूरत नहीं है. Anyone can learn like a parrot. कोई भी तोते की तरह रट सकता है, याद कर सकता है. You just don't try. तुम केवल कोशिश नहीं करते हो. And yet I always see you with a book under your arm. मैं हमेशा तुम्हारी बगल में एक किताब दबे हुए देखती हूँ. Said Elsa. Elsa ने कहा. What is the one you are reading? ये कौन सी किताब है जो तुम पढ़ रहे हो? A book on geology. Geology, rocks and things. चट्टानों और अन्य वस्तुओं को लेकर जो लिखी गई वो. Do you learn that? क्या तुम्हें ये याद है? No. We have hardly any science at school. हमारे स्कूल में शायद ही कभी साइंस का पीरियड आता है. Then why are you studying it? तो तुम इसे क्यों पढ़ रहे हो? Because I like it. क्योंकि ये मुझे पसंद है. Isn't that a good enough reason? क्या एक अच्छा कारण नहीं है? Elsa said. Elsa ने उसकी बातों को सुनकर आहें भरी. You are right. तुम सही हो of course, Albert. She said. उसने कहा but it won't help with your diploma. लेकिन इससे तुम्हें डिप्लोमा नहीं मिल पाएगा. ये तुम्हारा डिप्लोमा प्राप्त करने में कोई मदद नहीं कर पाएगा. Now see the explanation in English. Elsa presented her counter agreement that anyone can learn like a parrot, but for that one needs to try, which Albert doesn't. She then expresses irony by mentioning that he always has a book under his arm. Albert tells her that it is a book on geology which is not taught in school. He adds that they are hardly taught science at school. Elsa doesn't understand why he is reading the book if it is not a part of his curriculum. Albert clarifies that he likes studying science and considers it a reason good enough to read it. Elsa understands this but also warns him that it is not going to help him in passing his diploma. Now see the next paragraph of this chapter. Apart from books on science, his only comfort was music. विज्ञान की पुस्तकों के अलावा उसका जो इंटरेस्ट था वो केवल म्यूजिक में था. And he played his violin regularly. और वह अपने वायलिन को नियमित रूप से बजाता था. Until his landlady asked him to stop. जब तक कि उसकी मकान मालकिन उसे बंद करने के लिए नहीं कहती थी. That wailing gets on my nerves. She said. वो कहती है. There is enough noise in this house with all the kids howling. बच्चों के शोर शराबे का पहले ही घर में काफी शोर है. Albert was tempted to point out. Albert भी लालायित रहता था इशारा करने के लिए that most of the time it was she who made them howl, कि जो शोरगुल होता था वो उस मकान मालकिन की वजह से ही होता था जब वह बच्चों को पीटती थी. But he decided it was better to say nothing. लेकिन उसने तय कर रखा था अच्छा है कि मैं उसे कुछ भी ना कहूं. Now see the paragraph explanation in English. Albert was very fond of reading science books, and the only other thing that brought him joy and peace was music. He played the violin a lot, but only until his landlady told him to stop. The sound supposedly irritated her, and she justified by saying that kids already make a lot of noise in the house. Albert wanted to say that she is the one who made her kids cry all the time, but somehow resisted the urge to say it, probably for the better. Now see the next paragraph. I must get away from here. मुझे यहाँ से चले जाना चाहिए. He told Yuri. उसने यूरी से कहा. After 6 months alone in Munich. 6 महीने अकेले मुनिच में. It is only absurd that I should go on like this. क्या ये बहुत बेहुदा होगा अगर मैं इस तरह से जाता हूँ. In the end I will turn out I have been wasting my father's money. अंत में ये परिणाम निकलेगा मैं अपने पिता का पैसा बर्बाद कर रहा हूँ. And everyone's time और दूसरे लोगों का समय. It will be better for Lord if I stop now. अच्छा हो जाएगा अगर मैं सभी गतिविधियों को अभी बंद कर दूं तो. And then what will you do? तो तुम फिर क्या करोगे? Yuri asked. यूरी ने पूछा. I don't know if I go to Milan. I am afraid my father will send me back. मुझे डर है कि अगर मैं मिलन अपने पिता के पास चला गया. मिलन एक स्थान था जहां पर उसके पिता रहते थे. अगर मैं वहां चला गया तो मुझे डर है कि मेरे पिताजी मुझे वापस से लौट भेज देंगे. His eyes gleamed with a sudden idea. अचानक से उसके दिमाग में एक विचार आया. यूरी, डू यू नो एनी फ्रेंडली डॉक्टर्स? क्या तुम किसी फैमिली डॉक्टर को जानते हो? आई नो ए लॉट ऑफ मेडिकल स्टूडेंट. मैं बहुत सारे मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स को जानता हूँ. एंड सम ऑफ देम आर फ्रेंडली. उनमें से बहुत से लोग मेरे काफी करीबी मित्र हैं. सैड यूरी. यूरी ने जवाब दिया. डॉक्टर्स? नो, डॉक्टर नहीं है. आई नेवर हैड एनफ मनी टू गो टू वन. मेरे पास इतना पर्याप्त पैसा नहीं है कि मैं किसी के पास जाऊँ. वाई? क्यों नहीं? नाउ सी the explanation in English. After being in Munich alone for 6 months, Albert expressed to Yuri that he feels it's high time he moves away from here. He sees no point in carrying on like this because if he does, it is only going to result in wastage of his father's money, everyone's time and efforts. Yuri asked if he has any backup plans, to which Albert says that going to Milan wouldn't be such a great idea because his father would send him back. They were discussing all about it when suddenly an idea occurred to him. He asked Yuri if he knew any doctors. Unfortunately, Yuri could never afford to go to one, but he did have a lot of friends from the medical field. Now see the next paragraph. Suppose, कल्पना करो, said Albert. Albert ने कहा that I had a nervous breakdown. कि मेरे ब्रेकडाउन नर्व्स हैं जो हैं ब्रेकडाउन हो जाए. सपोज ए डॉक्टर वुड से इट्स बैड फॉर मी टू गो टू स्कूल. और वो डॉक्टर मुझे ये सलाह दे दे कि मेरे लिए स्कूल जाना भी सही नहीं है. एंड आई नीड टू गेट राइट अवे फ्रॉम इट. मुझे यहाँ से तुरंत जाने की आवश्यकता है. अगर वो ऐसा बोल सकता है. नाउ सी द एक्सप्लेनेशन इन इंग्लिश. Albert's idea concluded a nervous breakdown and a doctor that could advise him that school is bad for him and he needs to stay as far as he could from it. So I can't imagine a doctor saying that. मैं ऐसी कल्पना नहीं कर सकता हूं कि एक डॉक्टर ऐसा कहेगा. said यूरी. यूरी ने कहा. I must try, said Albert. मैं कोशिश करता हूं, अल्बर्ट ने कहा. to find a doctor who specializes in nerves. मैं एक ऐसा नर्व स्पेशलिस्ट डॉक्टर देखता हूं जो ऐसा कह दे. There are plenty of them. बहुत सारे लोग हैं. यूरी told him. यूरी ने उसे बताया. He hesitated for a moment. वह एक क्षण के लिए हिचकिचाया. And then added rather reluctantly, I will ask some of the students if they know one if you like. अगर तुम चाहो तो मैं ऐसा डॉक्टर देख सकता हूँ. Will you? क्या तुम चाहोगे? Oh, thank you, यूरी. Albert's eyes were shining. अल्बर्ट की जो आंखें थी वो चमक रही थी. Wait a moment. एक क्षण इंतजार करो. I haven't found one yet. मुझे अभी तक कोई नहीं मिला है. Oh, but you will. And if I do, I don't know he will be willing to help you. He will. Declared Albert. Albert ने घोषणा की. I am going to have a real nervous breakdown to make it easier for him. मैं अपना रियल में नर्व्स को ब्रेक डाउन कर लूंगा, ये उससे डॉक्टर के लिए काफी आसानी होगी। He laughed merrily, और वह प्रसन्नतापूर्वक हंसने लगा। I have never seen you looking less nervous. मैंने तुम्हें कभी इतना परेशान होते हुए नहीं देखा। Remarked Yuri. यूरी ने कहा। A day or two at school will soon put that right. एक या दो दिन स्कूल से बाहर रहना सही हो जाएगा। Albert assured him. अल्बर्ट ने उसे पूरी तरह से आश्वस्त किया। Now see the explanation of this paragraph in English. Yuri didn't think the idea was a success because it was merely likely for a doctor to advise something like that. Albert still wanted to give it a try and find a doctor that specializes in nerves. Yuri offers to ask one of his friends about such a doctor. Albert expressed his gratitude. Yuri told him not to have his hopes high but little. Albert was all hopeful and positive about finding a suitable doctor that will be willing to help him. He even went to the extent of offerings to showcase an actual breakdown to make it seem more real. He was full of hope, and Yuri had never seen him feeling like that. Albert told him not to worry about that because a day or two at school would restore him back to his troubled state. So this is the today's part of this chapter. Next, remaining part of the chapter we will continue with next week with the same chapter. If you have any difficulty or you are unable to understand any word or any sentence, then you can contact me on my personal number. Till then, thank you very much.